Hello, everybody. This is Friendly Neighborhood Gamer. I'm your host, Bear. I have my co-host, Blue.
Hello.
He's there, but you can't see him.
I'm a ghost.
He's a ghost. Ooh.
I'm a disembodied.
Tonight, I'm going to be going over Earthborne Rangers. I've been doing a solo playthrough of this, and I feel like I've reached the end of that solo play. I wanted to give like a little bit of a dip my toe in, show how the mechanics work, see if I would like it. And now I'm going to give my review of that.
All right.
And I'm going to have Blue here
Ask questions.
ask questions, keep things interesting.
Yeah.
So
Tell us how you got into board games.
I was playing Xavier Lothright. I made it up to day 11.
Wow. Is that a lot of days?
So you can finish the main campaign. The main campaign is called, I always forget, The Lure of the Valley. You can finish that within 20 to 30 days, is what it said online.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, so I was taking my time.
I'm assuming 1 day is one session?
So, and when you run out of cards in your deck, you're done for the day.
Okay.
It's time to go take a nap.
Gotcha.
You can stop earlier if you're at a good stopping point, which I did a couple of times. I didn't want to go into a new area, seeing that I had like 3 cards left in my deck, and then like, oh well, I shouldn't have done that. So,
End up dead.
yeah. So I made progress in the game. I was playing a solo. I saw that this game plays best at 2 to 3 players, though somebody said 1, but solo play is hard in this game.
That's because Bear plays true solo. See, first of all,
Correct.
as a solo board gamer myself, you can't see me, but I'm here over to the side, my disembodied voice. And
really
I'm
good
telling
at
you,
ventriloquism. That's me.
sometimes you have to do two-handed solo. And Bear's like, solo was hard enough. And it's like, yeah, but two-handed solo would be better. Just like the Bomb Squad game we played, or whatever it was called.
Bomb Busters.
Bomb Busters.
No, I was already running like 3 decks.
Yeah.
And I feel like that adding another deck and another hand, another turn.
Yeah.
It's too much. I was already running the environment deck. I was running the weather. It was a lot of things to run.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Come on, you got to do the 5-handed solo. Bear's brain just exploded.
Good God, I had like a little. But I am a fan of this game. So you are a post-apocalyptic world. Humans really screwed the planet, and they decided, you know what, we're going to fix that. So all the nations came together. They came up with some systems to reboot the planet and get it back going. They went underground, waited for the planet to heal itself, came back out, and they decided to move forward working with nature versus using nature and destroying the planet again. So I like that, the concept of that. It's got some magic systems that are kind of cool. I didn't dabble into that, but they're all based around like talking to animals, controlling the weather, that kind of stuff. And pretty early in the main campaign, you'll see where somebody messes with the weather, and it kind of does some stuff that you gotta like help take care of. So it's got the mysticism, it's got the fantasy elements, but it's set far in the future. And the cool little like gizmos you get kind of reflect that. That being said, you would need like in a normal group, like a fighter, or somebody who's better at like the physical stuff, somebody who's better at healing, someone who's better at like scouting, that kind of thing. As a solo game, I was having a hard time with that because I didn't have I had to have all those hats on. And so my deck kind of reflected that. I couldn't really focus on what I needed to be good at. But instead, I was really trying to just cover all my bases. So I did enjoy it, but I feel like it would be better played with more people. Having this support system.
Having friends for this one would be fun. Yeah. And other question I had is, do you feel that the challenge was worth going through that? Because I feel like if you're saying it was like super hard to like make it through, it sounds like it was miserable.
It was. I wouldn't say it was miserable, but there were certain times where I died. Like I got. I remember one
beat up.
session. One session, I got attacked by river otters, and I had like 3 of them out.
You got jumped?
I got jumped by river otters, and I died. I didn't die. You don't die in the game. You get a lingering, like you get knocked unconscious, and somebody drags you back to town, and you wake up like, oh, sorry, but you take a bad card and you slide it into your deck, and so that like lingering wound, you have to eventually do something to get rid of it. That being said, excuse me.
Big yawn.
There were days where I was like, man, this is a struggle. Like it was hard. It was hard to get through. I feel like solo.
Well, so for those aspiring to play solo, like, would you recommend two-handed solo if you can manage the bookkeeping, or do you think true solo? Because like for me, like I was interested in this game at one point, but I was like, it seems like it's got too much going on. I have too many campaign games already. And then by what you're telling me, this sounds like a only play if you have a group situation.
I would say I would recommend 2.
At
or
least
more.
2.
Yeah, at least 2. Because again, there's some cool mechanics that I didn't get to really explore because I couldn't diversify. I had to well, I guess I couldn't specialize. I had to diversify into everything to the point where you'll see if you watch my playthroughs, like I'm counting the number of icons on the cards to make sure that they're equal. And then when I'm trading cards out, I'm like, all right, well, if I take this one out, I have this one. It's giving me that same icon and something else. Like I'm trying to keep
min-max.
Well, not min-max, but just really keep my deck as neutral as possible so that I can still, like I'm not getting in a deficit of an icon because I needed all the icons to go through the game. Which is good in some ways, but it's bad in others because I was like, man, I really need like a strong...
Sounds like a balance issue then. Because like if you don't have the ability while you're playing solo to like because it sounds like maybe they should give you like a squire or something, or like here's a side character, you can just dump all your other cards over here.
Well, I mean, there were ways around it. I did, spoiler alert, get
a best friend.
Get a best friend. And they were a murderous best friend that could really do some good stuff.
They didn't speak much either.
They didn't.
But BGG says best at 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like a solo player, if you're going to do it solo, you probably should do, as my good friend Blue here saying, and play 2 hands. But it's a lot of upkeep, and I feel like it's too much upkeep. Having a second person also to help remind me, like I'm only one person, I'm going to forget stuff. So I know for a fact that some of my playthroughs, I was like, oh, I forgot to do this. Well, I'm already 3 steps away from it. I'm not going to undo all that, whatever.
So what you're saying is that the decision space is wide enough for 2 people to actually decide things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I would say even probably more than that.
Really? So that's what we're saying, a higher player count might be better.
Yeah. So one of the interesting things about this, though, is it's a deck building game. You are controlling your deck. You're picking what you put in and what you take out, even to the point that that's how you make your characters through your deck, because you're combining aspects, personality, background, and specialty. And you're taking all those things and putting them together and making a ranger. Ranger as in someone who ranges and takes care of problems, not ranger as in D&D or Lord of the Rings.
So not like an archer?
Not an archer.
So you're more like a park ranger.
Yeah, I would agree with that because you're handling, again, nature things, because that's the whole future of the world, is that the technology everybody's building and doing is working in unison with nature. That being said, the draw mechanic for this is a bit odd. It was almost counterintuitive at first until you get used to it. But you draw 1 card per turn, but you're playing 2 or 3. Like you're playing as many cards as you want on your turn. So you quickly strip your hand. And then there's a mechanic where there's something that's directly in front of you. There's something that's up the road a little ways. And then there's like the actual location that you're at. And if you ever interact with something and there's something else in between you, it takes fatigue based on its presence. And so your natural tendency is like, oh man, that's a 2 fatigue thing. I don't want to do that because I have to take 2 cards off the top of my deck and put it in my fatigue pile. But that's actually how you draw cards. Because if you had a healer, there's somebody who can can
Put cards back in.
take those fatigue cards and put them into your hand as a healing thing. So that's a way to give you more cards, but you're also milling through your deck faster. So your day's going to end faster. So it's checks and balances. It's a good thing. It's just it took a little bit for me to kind of like wrap my brain around it. The artwork's great. I give it like 2 thumbs up on the artwork. It really had me believing that this was a futuristic
Like nature world.
Nature world.
Yeah.
It was cool. I liked it a lot. The story was good. I enjoyed it.
There was a map.
There was a map, a massive map.
Well, you can't show it. It's going to be spoilers, isn't it?
No,
Oh.
a massive map of the valley. You start off up here, and then I think I got as far as like all the way up in this area.
Oh, wow.
And
He's
then
walking.
I came all the way down to Tumbledown, which is a giant
Oh
waterfall.
my gosh, you're a ranger and you're walking.
Yeah, so I covered
Walker,
over.
Texas Ranger.
God damn it! I covered like this half of the board.
And during the holidays, you'd be Christopher Walken. You're welcome, Bear.
I'm very sorry, guys, that I bring this person onto the show.
Yeah, you guys love me. It's fine.
We do love you, but yeah, the way that the environment works. Here, I'll show it again. Is as you're moving, if you're moving from the Spire to Greenbrier Knoll, you'll be going through what looks like the forest. So you would take the forest deck, you would take the Greenbrier Knoll and look to see if there's any special cards for that. You take the deck,
I can zoom in. I forgot.
and you look at the biome, and that's kind of like how you know what to expect when you go to somewhere.
Okay, what were you pointing to?
And then these bigger cities like the Spire, Meadow, Tumbledown, these places, they have specific cards for them, for the city that they are, that kind of stuff. So it's interesting. It's definitely a well put together game. I just feel like I hit my wall as a single player. I would like to come back as like a multiple person game.
So do you feel that it's like a much slower game solo? Because it sounds like if you need to you only draw 1 card at a turn, and you kind of need all your cards you can play. Sometimes it's better to just wait 2 or 3 turns before moving on, which slows the game down a lot.
No, I felt like I was really going I have a thing I want to do. And so I was just kind of going through the motions of my turn to get to that thing. And I was able to do certain actions to make the bad guys or make the animals not do whatever they were going to do so that I can get to the card that I needed to get to and move on. So there are ways to handle situations.
Right.
Which may be good or may be bad, depending on your interpretation of handling a situation. But I did have one where I was able to exhaust my character to exhaust a predator or a being, and then therefore they weren't bothering me, and I could get to what I needed to do real quick. So yeah.
If you had to give it a rating.
If I had to give it a rating, I would give it a solid 7.5.
7.5? That's really high for you.
Yeah. I mean, I want to play this game. I'm not a solo player. And solo play was too much for me. I need interaction with people. Again, my brain, I look at board games, I look at card games, I look at that kind of stuff. It's like the ritual. It's the vibe. It's the feel. It's you hanging out with your friends and making memories.
Yeah.
When I'm hanging out by myself,
My friend's the board game.
I could watch a movie or I could play a video game.
All right, we're staring at your face now.
Okay. I'm staring back at there. So, yeah, I like this game. I highly recommend it, but I would say that you need to have friends to play it. Unless you like solo games.
That's a very specific sentence.
I mean, if you know me and know my opinions, and you get it and you agree with me, leave me something in the comments. Let us know. Or be like, Bear, you're totally wrong. Blue's right. Solo play.
Yeah.
Double fisted.
Who needs friends? Who needs friends when you have Earthborne
Rangers.
Ranger? Is it S? I think. Darn.
Rangers.
Dang it. You're right.
Well, there are other Rangers. You do run into other Rangers throughout the game.
Okay.
So even if you're solo, there's other Rangers.
See, so you're never truly alone.
Yeah. This is a Giga Redwood. It's like a city.
Oh, that's a city. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so cool.
That's your hometown.
That's so neat. I thought it was just like a tree. I was like, oh, there's a tree here.
I mean, it is a
it's
tree,
city.
but it's a Giga Redwood.
Nice.
People living in it. All right, so this has been Friendly Neighborhood Gamers' review of Earthborne Rangers, specifically Lore of the Valley, the initial campaign. I'm your host, Bear. This is my co-host, Blue.
Hello.
And as always, keep those dice rolling.